Something popping up on my screen. Sorry about that. So
Okay.
that's the primary reason for that particular one, because I know, like I say, too many people who do that all too well. They just don't know when to shut up. Sometimes you got to keep your mouth closed. Don't just try to get out there, like I say, for ego's sake.
So I'm reminded of a couple of years ago when the minister put out like a 52-part series called the Time and What Must Be Done.
What must be done. Yep.
Yeah, the time and what must be done. This seems like it's almost like that same kind of mindset or that same kind of thing, just phrased different. Is those things similar?
All of it come from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That's number one, right? Because he did a whole series called The Theology of Time, where he talks about making time and what time really is, And so Minister Farrakhan was actually kind of coming from out of that theology, that whole lecture series that he did. And so when he says the time and what must be done, he also had talked about it in that series where he talked about truth out of season, which is where I got it from. I got it from Minister Farrakhan, got it from Honorable Elijah Muhammad, God, the whole thing, universe, nature, however you want to put it. The principle is still the same though. So in this time that we're living in right now, how do you need to be? How do you need to carry yourself? You know what I mean? We got this like Corona stuff going on out here. We got which is impacting more Black people, they say, than anybody else. Why is that? What can we do about that? How do our actions need to move to counter that? So we already know that the coronavirus is basically attacking the immune system, from what I've been told, from what I understand, right? Because I'm not a doctor, but it attacks the immune system. Okay, when do you need an immune system? To fight off what? Diseases.
Yes, sir.
Right? So do we have diseases already? A lot of people got diabetes, they got high blood pressure, heart disease. They say these are people that are most at risk. Why? Because they already had stuff that was wrong with them, and their immune system was trying to adjust or fix or correct that. But when you just totally strip it away or break it down or shut down your immune system, what happens? Those things able to run wild and wreak havoc on your body and your system, right? So is this a time that we should be eating the same way we used to eat? We should have been changed our diet, but we don't. You know what I mean? And because we don't change our diet, we got this. Something as simple as the coronavirus. Now, I don't want to call it simple like it's easy, but all we got to do is attack their immune system. They're already sick, so they probably going to die. That's an easy one. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So looking at the time, do I need to change my diet now? Do I need to change the way I approach life right now? Look at shutting down all these businesses and stuff. Like people sitting out there hoping for something. A lot of people can't work at home, so they just sitting at home with nothing to do. So now you become useless to society. If you're useless to society, then what? You can easily be brushed off and washed away. If this technology thing keeps going, especially like how we sitting here doing our recording right now, and people can work from home, then they don't need you to come in. See what I'm saying? Yes, so yes, looking at the time and what's happening in this time gives you an idea of what truth to represent. The truth of you. You know what I'm saying? The truth of how you should eat. The truth of how you should live, how you should carry yourself. Can you get what I'm saying?